everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Happy Sunday. Today we are gonna be watching the next episode of The Last of Us. As you guys know, it comes out every Sunday and I am ready for it. Yeah. On the last episode, we had a little bit of a discussion in the comments about Abby and Ellie and Joel and all of that fun jazz, which I'm still going over the comments and, you know, talking about it. So it's awesome. I love talking about that specifically, especially because it's so controversial when it comes to the game and stuff. And as you guys do know, if you guys do know, I have played both of the games, so I will be separating if I have any personal opinions that come from playing the games at the end of the reaction. Yeah, so last episode was heartbreaking. See how it goes on this one. Also, if you'd like to gain access to all of my reactions as well as Discord access, where we have movie nights every month, you also get access, early access to my reactions as well. And we're also starting anime. We will be starting a new tier on Patreon specifically for anime. As you guys know, I've never watched anime, but we will be starting with Attack on Titan for the first one that I watch. So that's very fun. We just finished season 1 of Loki. Black Widow just went on there. We just finished season 7 for Game of Thrones. That was crazy. What else? There's just so much. Oh, our next Patreon pick that you guys chose for me is called Heat. We're also doing a new poll very, very soon because I believe that's the last one we have left. So the poll will be very soon. So if you want to be part of that poll, and you just put movies that you want me to watch, I suggest joining our Patreon and being part of that poll. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. And besides that, let's jump into this episode today. We'll see where we're going. Scary, spooky. Also, and as you guys do know, I do watch the pre-summary to the last episode and then kind of talk about it in the introduction. So, just giving you a heads up just in case. I'm just thinking about the quantity that we saw in the last episode. These motherfuckers have a whole world below. It's scary.
Give Sarah my love.
That was fucking loud, eh? Oh my god.
Ellie!
Okay. Okay. I can't believe I have to talk right after that. We saw that Abby kills Joel, you know. Now Ellie knows about Abby, and she's, you know, gonna go after him. We also know that Joel had a lot of enemies, because he's done a lot of shit in his life, so, you know. Oh wow. They only put her in the growth thing in the intro. 3 months.
Okay, one last PFT.
Look at that.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Today's the day.
So can I just...
Almost. I just need you to see one more person, then you're good to go.
fuck's sake.
How are you doing?
Fine.
I say it that fast, it kind of implies you're not.
Okay, ask me again. Give me a moment. It's really complicated, because, you know, feelings.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man. I've been stuck in here since...
But I was actually wondering about New Year's Eve. You two got into it at the dance. Was that the last time you spoke to him?
I would not. The reason I'm shaking my head is like,
home. He was on the porch, and I should have talked to him.
I don't even know.
But
I would be able to just be like, okay, let's talk about.
Your final moment with someone doesn't define your whole time with them.
It shouldn't, but it often does. In my last moment with Joel, he said he wronged you.
What is it that he said that he did?
Well, that's the thing. It didn't really make sense. He said, I saved her.
He saved me a lot of times.
Yeah, I would think so, but that's not wronging someone.
I don't feel wronged. Man, I wish I could have let him off the hook for whatever it was he was talking about. I guess I'll have to let myself off the hook for that.
Well, you really are doing good.
It hasn't been 3 months for me yet, okay? Oh my god. Sorry. Sorry.
Ellie? Yeah, I'm coming. For all this time she came to visit.
Ah, that's okay. You would have done the same for me.
Yeah, maybe not as often.
Yeah, no, probably not. I made you cookies.
Oh? Just 'cause?
No, this is a peace offering because I'm about to make you angry. I told you I didn't learn anything useful. That wasn't true. I know most of their names, and I know where they're from. The doctors told me not to upset you.
I don't give a fuck.
And I knew that if I told you where they were, you'd just start pulling your tubes out and crawling on your hands and knees to get there.
I don't give a fuck.
And then it occurred to me that if you want to find someone and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up, maybe let them get there. I loved him too, you know. Okay, let's start with names. The dark-haired guy was Manny. The other guy was Owen.
The girl with the dark hair and the bald one of them's named Nora. I'm not sure which.
The girl with the braid.
Abby.
Abby. Where are they from?
I saw a patch on a backpack. Yellow triangle, wolf's head, and the letters WLF.
Did he say how small they were?
No, but seeing as how no one's ever mentioned them since, I'm guessing small enough for us to handle.
Who else knows?
Just us. I wasn't gonna tell anyone before you. So now what?
Listen, I'm not saying you shouldn't do this, but if we're gonna put a posse together, we gotta do it right, which means taking it to Maria. Yes, it's fucking necessary. She's gonna want a council meeting, open it up to the town. Everyone who wants to get heard gets heard.
But you'll back us, right?
Of course I will. And you, You hold out information on me again, you got rendering detail for a month. All right. Ellie, buried our dead 10 miles south of town. If you want to visit them.
When we're on our way to Seattle.
I just feel really heavy, man. I forgot about these. Oh man, I fucking forgot about that damn whistle.
Why can't you tell me where we're going?
Because we don't know yet. I told you the reason we're going.
I know, but why can't she just keep us safe?
The prophet? Been dead 10 years, Constance. I'm gonna count on her to help.
But Ezra said the prophet is eternal.
Well, she is in a way. You feel safer?
Yes.
Understand what we're giving you now. Keep you far, far safer than a hammer. Take cover! Go!
It's kind of crazy. I don't think when I played the game, I know that we played it on stream, so there are certain things that I didn't catch fully. If there's, for example, like a conversation that I kind of skipped because I was kind of like talking to the chat. So.
Let's go. Last 5. There it is. Okay, done for the day.
So, heard you're on the council now.
Yep.
So you know about the meeting coming up.
I know about the meeting coming up. Can't discuss upcoming votes.
Seriously, it's me.
I know.
Dude, you were there.
I know that too. Gotta go. Ellie, here's a little advice. Organize your thoughts, write them down, and then read them out loud tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, because I'm stupid.
Because you're angry, Ellie. And no one's gonna vote for angry.
Oh.
Forgive and be forgiven. No grudges, no revenge. And I'm not even a Christian. I've always seen the wisdom in that. That's what separates us from the raiders and the murderers.
Those sons of bitches don't deserve our mercy.
Don't deserve it, that's what makes it mercy.
Well, to hell with that.
My God, somebody shoots your brother. You want to take the locks off your doors? Grow up! You idiots. They'll come back. They'll come back because we didn't make them pay. And when they come back, they'll be laughing.
And you'll all deserve it.
Bunch of goddamn victims.
I don't remember.
Ellie?
I don't remember this in the, like, I don't.
I normally don't write things down because I normally don't think before I talk, which has gotten me in trouble before, a lot. And it's cost me in ways that sometimes couldn't be undone. But I can't afford that right now because I know what I'm asking is a lot. I'm asking us to risk more people and resources and at the worst possible time. And I want everyone to know. It's not because I want revenge. It's not. It's not about revenge. What I want is what you used to give people. I want justice. Because it's either that or we do nothing. That's what everyone else out there is going to do for us. Nothing. A whole world of people who won't lift a finger if something bad happens to me or you. And I want to know that I can count on you. And I swear, if someone hurts any of you or the people you love, you can count on me. That's what holds all this together. Not potluck dinners or New Year's Eve dances. Definitely not a wall, because that thing got busted through. But Jackson is still here. I'll accept whatever the council decides, but I am asking you, please, do what it takes to see that justice is done. Not for me, not even for Joel. I am asking you, please, do it for us.
The council will now vote on the proposal to send a party of 16 citizens to Seattle to find the people who killed Joel and execute them.
Sorry. I feel emotional. I'm trying really hard to, to like, breathe through it, but it's like, this feels really heavy.
Yes. No. No. The vote is 8-3. The proposal is rejected.
Adjourned.
Look at him.
I spotted you in the crowd at the meeting today. Yeah, and I thought to myself, she's probably been extra busy these last few weeks.
I'm supposed to see a shrink myself, you know, to process it all. I'm the only one here.
So what do you do then?
Oh, well, I'm an alcoholic, and I smoke as much weed as I can. You know, complete fucking disaster. But you're not here because you're worried about me.
You see things others don't. I'm nervous she's gonna do something stupid.
What, you didn't believe her speech?
Did you?
Of course not. She's a liar.
Well, there's a difference between lying and being a liar.
Oh, I know. And that one? Liar. It was maybe one person she told the truth to, and he's... But we can agree to disagree about that. What matters is you're afraid. So, let's talk about it. Free of charge.
I just don't want her to go down the same paths that Joel did. Coming up with justifications and such. All he was really doing was lashing out.
So you think she might have learned that behavior from him? Turns out nurture can only do this much. The rest is nature. If she's on a path, it's not one that Joel put her on. Yeah. No, I think they were walking side by side from the very start. Tommy, I get it. You inherited her, and you want to keep her out of trouble. Take it from a psychotherapist of 40 years. Some people just can't be saved.
Who is it? Hey. I'm just going to bed.
No, I don't think that is where you're going.
Are you alone? Get in. Oh, Christ. Please don't try and talk me out of this.
Oh, you think that's why I'm here? So, what's your plan?
Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
What route? Well, better not land weird on an ankle or get a fever on your well-charted path northwest.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
Stay off the highways, stay clear of cities or settlements. First stage is through the national forest. Once we're out, we follow the Snake River Canyon.
Once
then break
we're
off
out.
through the Snoqualmie Pass.
Snoqualmie?
Approach Seattle from the east, then reassess based on what we find. Provisions. Travel light but smart. Winter coats for beds, jackets for blankets, first aid kits, batteries, bear spray. Now, handguns. What are you bringing? Is that Joel's? That's what you're gonna kill him.
Fucking right.
And save it for that. Slow and kicks like hell. We'll want at least 100 shells apiece, plus 50 rifle rounds. Bring any long gun you want, as long as it's scoped. Chlorine tablets, a pan, and something to keep Shimmer dry.
Just Shimmer?
Yeah, we share a horse. Fewer resources. Love the Converse. Respect your consistency, but you're not crossing open country in fucking chucks.
I've done it before.
No chucks. Questions. We meet by the old East Gate, 3 a.m. 3 a.m.
Hey. Thank you.
Yeah, you could have just asked.
No, I actually didn't know that.
Now you do.
Oh God. We're starting. I'm nervous.
Trade. It's better. Trade.
How'd you get her out?
Janine's night watch at the stables. She's sympathetic to our cause.
Our cause?
You're the one that gave the us speech, not me. Saddlebags are filled with stuff I had squirreled away. 2 weeks worth of hardtack, bandages, alcohol, meds, batteries. I'd come with you, but I caught some friendly fire on New Year's Day.
You sure it was friendly? Jesus Christ.
You got 10 minutes before patrol comes by. Let's get you going.
Guys, don't mind me. I love these kinds of shows and zombie shit when it's like actually good zombie, quote unquote. But do you know what I'm talking about? Like a good, you know. It just makes me really anxious, but I'm excited. Because I want to cry. My body's yawning.
It was a little before Joel and I got to Jackson. In Kansas City, he got jumped by this kid, maybe just a couple years older than me. And I came up behind him, raised my gun, and yeah.
Sorry, Ellie.
Interesting. I shoot a guy and he feels sorry for me.
I'm just loyal like that. Let me know if you see any outcroppings or spots with cover.
Why? Looks okay. Holy shit, that came on fast. How the fuck did you know that was gonna happen? I'm a witch. Well, good night.
Night. Okay, but I have a stupid question. It's about New Year's Eve and, you know, the kid.
I mean, whatever, you were super high.
And you were drunk.
Right, so it doesn't mean anything, if that's what you're asking.
No, I know that. My question is, how would you rate it? Scale of 1 to 10?
No.
Come on. You've kissed girls before. You're gay, I'm not. I'm just curious. Want to know if I'm any good at it. 1 to 10.
Okay, fine, 6.
Fuck you, 6.
That's not bad. That sucks.
For the record, I don't believe you.
Well, you asked, and I told you. I'm sorry. You can go back to Jesse.
I already did.
There you have it.
Does he ever strike you as sad?
Jesse? Yeah. Has he ever told you why?
No. But I think deep inside, that's just how he is. At least I hope that's why.
Why would you hope that?
Well, because if it's not that, then it's me. Good night.
Night.
Ellie? It wasn't that high.
Maybe 10 miles.
In theory, we'll come out near Highway 5, just north of the city.
Oh.
That's the same trail?
He was running away.
What's that symbol?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. A lot of different calibers. I don't think this was Fedra. Dina. Dina!
Oh my god.
You okay? Mm-hmm. This is just... Doing okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just, it's never happened before. I think it was a smell.
It wasn't easy to look at either. If this was fucking them, if Abby and her crew did this to people, to kids,
Yeah. Let's go.
I don't remember. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Which is kind of cool too at the same time, you know?
We're close now.
Expect the unexpected. I don't know what's going on. Oh wait, I think I got it. Oh shit!
It's quiet.
yeah. Wow. Fucking Seattle. Pretty.
Plus, no one's shooting at us. Because there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole lot less.
Kurt is a viper.
What? No, that was just me. I was trying to sound like a badass.
You don't need to try.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're moving up to the fob. All clear between checkpoint 3 and 5?
Told me to watch 6 and 8. How they want.
Just give me a fucking second. You're all good? We can move up.
Oh shit. Dude, I vaguely remember. Oh no! That's when it starts getting a little more scared from me. Oh. Alright. Alrighty. Just finishing up this episode. I am really nervous for next Sunday. Oh, fuck. I don't even, so I will give a little like, okay, I'm so sorry. I will separate because there's a portion on here where I was like, I think I remember what happens. Because there are certain things and like some of the details that are a little bit vague, but then as we continue the episode, then it starts kind of clicking again, where I'm like, oh shit, I remember now. So it gets scary. I didn't know what that symbol was. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And oh geez, dude. I'm slowly starting to recall as it keeps going, but I honestly feel like I keep getting that feeling. And I think I'm just gonna have to let this show go on and just let myself kind of flow through it. My god. It just sucks because I want to like talk about the stuff while we play the games and stuff, so it's like difficult. I feel like the next couple of episodes are going to be a little bit of a awesome. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm so scared. I'm gonna be honest. I am terrified. I honestly think it's because I remember most of the first game, and I think the second game I'm like slowly the second game is like slowly coming in. So that's why I'm just like vaguely remembering details. Anyway, what am I even talking about, right? So I feel like with this episode specifically, well, also actually, I felt a lot of heavy, like I honestly felt like very emotional. Just because of the whole decision making when it comes to bringing in together the town and the council and coming to a decision of a lot of the things when it comes to the death of those that, you know, are emotionally connected to everybody. It's so difficult because you have to put so much into that decision. And not only that, but you also have to like consider everybody else's emotional everybody's emotional state. And it's so hard for me to also watch Tommy speak about the fact that he feels like Ellie's kind of following Joel's steps, which is very interesting too, because I feel like what the therapist was specifically talking about when it comes to Ellie and Joel, I think is very true. There's a certain limit to when it comes nurture versus nature type thing. And I feel like Joel and Ellie specifically, it wasn't because Joel made her that way or raised her that way or anything like that. Of course, it's a harsh world to live in, that, you know, that they're in. But I think when it came to Ellie and Joel, which is also what was so heartbreaking for us, is the fact that I feel like Joel and Ellie are more of like lone survivors, and I feel like their souls kind of connected in a deeper. And when it comes to that thing that Tommy is talking about, saying like, I don't want her to lash out, or, you know, all those things, those feelings that Ellie has, I feel like that very well connected with Joel, because I feel like they probably face this similar emotions, and they also go about it in the same way. Of course, there's like differentiations between them, but I feel like I don't know, in my head, I feel like their souls, I don't know if souls is like too deep of a word, but I feel like they connected in a lot deeper than what it may look like on the outside. So I think that's why Tommy is more scared of like, oh, Ellie's gonna do this and Joel taught her this and da-da-da-da. There's, you know, obviously Joel taught her so many things, but that connection that they had as quote unquote father and daughter, I think that also came from the connection of how they go about surviving, and also their like emotional state and how they go about that too. I don't know, the way they handle that too. I don't know. I just feel like they connected in a whole different way. So I think when Tommy was talking to the therapist, that kind of like triggered my brain a little bit, where I was like, you know. As in general for the next episode, I think I'm just really nervous. It's a very scary world out there for sure. And at the end of the episode, we see that there's a lot more things coming. Obviously, them going through Seattle and things like that. We know that there's actually, you know, there's people spectating, you know, the wolves. And then we see at the end of the episode just how many there are. And it's not just this, like, they misjudged the, you know, they thought it was like this small group and whatever. And it's actually a lot scarier than what they presumed it to be. They kind of like misjudged just how big, you know, the wolves are. And it's very scary because they're definitely well armed. There's so many of them in that city, and it just kind of feels at this point right now, before we get into the next episode, is like, I feel like every episode is kind of like a cliffhanger for us. But at this point, with them walking into this, it legitimately feels like they're walking into a war zone, which is, you know, and it's scary. I'm really nervous. I'm also really excited because I love to watch these kinds of things. So it's crazy because it causes so much anxiety, and I'm just like, I'm really nervous, and I'm like, oh shit, you know, it's about to go down. But I'm also really excited because oh my god, this story is so good. I love shows like this. But also, if you guys do know any shows that are, you know, similar to this, don't be scared to drop them below, because I want to see them. But yeah, I think I'm just excited for the next episode. I'm really nervous for the next episode. Again, I feel like they're just walking into this war zone thing, and it's very scary because it seems like a very open city so far. And by open city, I mean, you know, they're on a horse with everything that they've got, and someone sees them. Scary, spooky. So I don't know. I'm just gonna wait till the next episode, but I'm excited. Besides that, if you guys want to talk about anything, or if you guys have any questions or anything else you guys want to add, please make sure to comment it below. As you guys know, I do read all the comments. And if there's any discussions that you guys want to begin, let's do it. I'm ready. Very excited. And yeah, besides that, I will see you guys for the next episode next Sunday. And please make sure to eat, make sure to rest, and make sure to stay hydrated. And I'll see you guys next time.